The morning sun had barely risen over New York City when a quiet announcement began to ripple through the entertainment world. After decades of laughter, charm, and light, Kelly Ripa, the beloved queen of daytime television, had decided to step away. To the world, it was shocking. To those who truly knew her, it was love, in its purest form. For over 30 years, Kelly had been more than a television host. She was a part of people's mornings, a familiar face, a comforting smile, a spark of joy between the rush of life. Whether she was sitting beside Regis Philbin, sharing jokes with Ryan Seacrest, or later hosting with her husband Mark Consuelos, Kelly carried something magical. That warm laugh, that witty charm, that twinkle in her eye, it wasn't just performance, it was connection. She made you feel like she was talking right to you, a neighbor, a friend, someone who somehow understood. For many, switching on the TV each morning wasn't just a habit, it was ritual. The sound of her laughter blended with the clinking of spoons and coffee cups. Even on the grayest Mondays, she made the world feel a little brighter. But behind the laughter, there were long nights. There were moments of quiet doubt, exhaustion, and sacrifice, the kind no camera ever captured. And through all of it stood Mark Consuelos, the man she'd fallen in love with nearly 30 years ago. Their story began in 1995 on the set of All My Children. Two young actors, ambitious, radiant, and instantly drawn to one another. Their chemistry was undeniable. Within a year, they had secretly eloped to Las Vegas, two hearts chasing both love
From that
and
moment,
dreams.
their lives intertwined completely. They built their careers side by side, raised 3 children, and stood together through the noise and the spotlight. Kelly often spoke of Mark with laughter and affection, always proud, always devoted. But few ever knew how much she leaned on him during her hardest years. When criticism stung, when the endless filming drained her energy, Mark was her quiet strength, the one who reminded her who she really was. Now, years later, life has turned full circle. The strong one needs strength. The man who once stood so tall beside her now faces his own battles, the kind that no amount of fame or fortune can shield you from. Whispers began to surface, of health concerns, of exhaustion, of private struggles hidden from the public eye. And for Kelly, the decision became clear. It wasn't about ratings. It wasn't about cameras. It was about love, about loyalty, about the vow they made long before the world started watching. So she chose to step away, not because her flame had faded, but because someone she loved needed her light more. Imagine being at the height of your career, millions of viewers, endless applause, and choosing to walk away from it all. That's not weakness. That's courage. That's love at its most powerful. For Kelly, this was never a goodbye. It was a promise to stand by Mark the same way he once stood by her. Because family, in the end, is what remains when the lights go out and the cameras fade. She has often said, "My proudest role isn't on TV, it's being a mother." And now, as her children watch her make this brave choice, she's teaching them the most important lesson of all, that success means nothing if it costs the people you love.